I want to introduce you to my best friend.
Many people wish for my death, accusing me of blame unjustly.
Stop this tune.
All right, all right. I'm ready for the final moment. Give me the hemlock.
There's nothing like that here.
Sorry.
I must kill you. I don't think I get it. You get it very well. Rule number 0 of Gallo. Humility is the foundation of everything. Hello. Do you remember me?
How could I forget a rude and idiotic shrimp like you?
I killed my ego.
Well, you've made progress. I'll tell you everything I know about the fertilizer. With a single dose, a bonsai can become a baobab in just a few seconds.
So it's really invigorating.
Yes.
But then, how did Phil Chloro's plants die? Better leave before becoming violent for real. And to hell with rule number 0. So, the fertilizer isn't the murder weapon.
Gallo!
Phil Chloro?
Yes. Come here, right now!
I'd rather drink another Diridango. But I have no choice. I work for you.
What did you say?
I'm coming.
Detective Gallo, about the fact that you work for me.
Let me explain. I'm working very hard, but the case is more complicated than I thought. After I searched the neighborhood, I learned that the shell casing I found here does not belong to the murder weapon.
And?
Then I established that the fertilizer you use is not poisonous.
So, have you found the culprit?
Not exactly.
Great!
Great.
I don't need you anymore. Can't you see? From now on, other elegant and silent friends will brighten my days.
Have you replaced the victims with other vegetables?
What do you take me for? I simply let some new friends come to keep me company.
How long did it take to forget the pain of your exes?
Just long enough to pay the wholesaler by bank transfer.
So, do I have to stop the investigation?
If you want to continue investigating by yourself, go ahead. But I won't pay you any more.
There's still reimbursement of expenses for exceptional movements.
But you said you only wandered around the neighborhood.
Leaving my office is an exceptional movement.
You really are a professional, but you won't get a penny more. Is that clear?
I have to think about it. With my cactus. Rule number 12 of Gallo. Money comes and goes, but cheapskates remain forever. I have more questions now than when I started my investigation. It's the first time that this has happened to me in a paid investigation. Because this is my first paid investigation. I mean, it was, but now's not the time to split hairs. You don't know how much it bothers me that I didn't solve the case. I just needed to. This is Detective.
Gallo! The little flower in my emporium has been barbarically killed. Just a drop of water was enough to knock him out.
Please calm down. I'll get there as soon as possible.
Detective Gallo, you have to help us!
My plant has been killed,
Mine too.
but mine died first.
And you all want me to investigate for you?
Yes!
Okay, I'll think about it. I'll tell you my fee once I've solved the case.
Am I bothering you?
Yes, I'm used to it.
I still need your help.
If it's about watering your salad, you can also.
I just did that, and my new treasures have collapsed on the floor.
Hello? I'm on my way with the speed of the look.
My fresh greenhouse flowers. They were so thirsty.
And now they're as dead as doornails?
You're better as a fortune teller than a detective.
It's obvious. A serial killer is indiscreetly butchering plants and flowers. The first question is, why? The second is, how did he do this?
The third is, who is he?
And the fourth is, when will you go away?
I don't get it.
You don't have to get it. You have to go. If you don't have anything interesting to say.
You're hired again. I'll pay you double, triple the advance I gave you if you solve the case. My regards to your cactus. It's lucky to be still alive.
He has a point, Thorn. You're lucky I don't have to water you every day, or else by now, you would have ended up like all those other plants. Poisoned water, dead plants. There is no doubt that water has been used as the murder weapon. But how? And by who? I have to search the aqueduct area and find out what poisoned the water. I don't want to weigh down my pockets like that. I have to find a way to attract his attention, tactfully. Hey! I have to find a way to attract his attention. Hey! I have to find a way to attract his attention. I'm not that violent. Not that much, at least. I'd rather take a smaller sample with me. I'd rather take a smaller sample with me. I don't know what to do with it, but but it's always better to have one with you. I've always dreamed of being a miner. It'd be a shame to leave it there.
Hey,
Hey, can I have your attention?
I'm all ears, especially since I don't want to be hit again.
How long have you been here?
Since a time long ago.
Since then, have you ever got any rest?
To rest, I would need to get comfortable, but the ground here is hard and I have neck pain, so I prefer working.
What kind of work do you do?
Sewage maintenance. It's a dirty job.
I know. Let's move on. How long have you been here?
Since a time.
Since then,
To rest, I would need to, so I prefer.
I have pretty much exhausted every topic. Goodbye.
It was all your pleasure.
Inaccessible. I have to find an alternate way. I don't want to move it. Hey! I have pretty much exhausted every topic. Goodbye.
It was all your pleasure.
I don't want to weigh down my pockets like that. It's a bit difficult to reach it with a cliff in the way. Hey! How long have you been here?
Since a time long ago.
Since then, have you ever got any rest?
To rest, I would need to get comfortable, but the ground here is hard and I have neck pain, so I prefer working.
I have pretty much exhausted every topic. Goodbye.
It was all your pleasure.
No, I'd put the city into chaos. I'd rather take a smaller sample with me. The fun gets old after a while. It's a bit difficult to reach it with a cliff in the way. I don't want to move. It's a bit difficult to reach it with a cliff in the way. It's a bit difficult to reach it with a cliff in the way. What kind of work do you do?
Sewage maintenance. It's a dirty job.
I know. Let's move on. I have pretty much exhausted every topic. Goodbye.
It was all your pleasure.
Hi, Gallo. How's it going?
You can't imagine the annoyance I feel in always hearing your raspy voice.
But it ups the ante in my area of work. If I didn't have such damaged vocal cords, I wouldn't be so charismatic.
So you want to thank me for the doctor I recommended?
It was a joke, Gallo.
Tell me a tongue twister.
A skunk sat on a stump and thunked the stump stunk, but the stump thunked the skunk stunk.
You do impressions?
Rule number 2 of Gallo. Be competent, critical, and careful. The famous 3 C's of Gallo.
Pathetic. And it's not rule number 2 either. Ever tried to be a voice actor?
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
The God Chicken, Part 2. I don't know why, but they didn't hire me.
What needs to be done to get that voice print?
Many informants use an app on their smartphone. Amateurs.
You're a hopeless case. How's the business of selling information going?
With this crisis, everybody wants to save money. So I make up some lies. Sure return and no waste of time.
Obviously not in your case.
Maybe I forgot to tell you, but I have more important things to do than talking to you.
Good luck, Gallo.
Inaccessible. I have to find an alternate way. This key only locks and unlocks the door. I don't want to weigh down my pockets like that. I don't want to break the signs. As far as they know, I'm a model citizen who respects the rules of society. It's a bit difficult to reach it with a cliff in the way. How long have you been here?
Since a time long ago.
Since then, have you ever got any rest?
To rest, I would need to get comfortable, but the ground here is hard and I have neck pain, so I prefer working.
I have pretty much exhausted every topic. Goodbye.
It was all your pleasure.
I'd rather take a... What kind of work do you do?
Sewage maintenance. It's a dirty job.
I know. Let's move on. I have pretty much exhausted every topic. Goodbye.
It was all your pleasure.
inaccessible. I have to find an alternate way. I don't want to move it. I don't want to move it. It's a bit difficult to reach it with a cliff in the way. Hey! Good idea, if there was a plant to invigorate. What a shame. The effect was just temporary. It's out of ammunition, but there's still the seed in that pile of earth. Let's try. A wonder of modern chemistry. It bugs me to admit it, but the wholesaler was right. It's a bit difficult to... Oh no! I lost the key to my office. Quite an inconvenience. I can't. Well, Thorn, your answers about the vegetable poisoning are behind that door. I have to enter the dump. Only then can I prove the poisoning of the groundwater.
What adorable magnificence! A wonderful specimen of the female cactus.
Female? Thorn, you always hid it from me. Why?
The secrets of a cactus are unspeakable, even to their loved ones.
You always know how to surprise me, old miss. But I'll continue to call you Thorn, if you don't mind. Rule number 700 of Gallo. You never stop learning from the cactuses. Nice view from up here, don't you think?
You got that right, dude. From this position, I can keep an eye on every woman in the city.
Why are you wearing those sunglasses?
Protection from the sun, obviously.
There's a clear difference.
Once you remove the thorns, there's none. Believe me.
Are you a cactus lover?
I'm the most famous Latin lover of the city. With just a glance, I can conquer all the women and female cactuses I want.
I don't understand where you're seeing all these women.
Good, one competitor less.
If you like women so much, why did you choose such a lonely life?
Well, I shouldn't tell you, but...
But?
Well, you seem like a good guy.
That's what I always tell myself.
Does you promise not to reveal my secret to anyone?
With me, your secret is locked in a safe. And the combination is hidden in 3 unfindable notes. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, I am an undercover spy.
Who are you spying on?
The dump owner. Rumors say he's hiding something shady.
Have you ever seen him?
He hardly ever leaves the dump. I'm looking for a way to get in.
Tell me about it. Getting back to what we were saying before. Work beckons.
Second-hand investigator, but not inventoriable. Place an empty item on the platform.
Now I have everything I need to... It's time to...
What a shot!
My talent is indisputable, despite the broken club and this ball. It's still the most useless item in the universe, but it is still intact. I don't even want to touch it. It could be electrified. Hey, anybody?
Good evening. May I help you? This is a pre-recorded message.
I'm the health inspector. I have to run a surveillance check.
He already came this morning. The next planned visit isn't for 6 months.
I forgot my personal comb in there.
It will be shipped directly to your house. If we find it.
Who's the dump owner?
Someone who doesn't like to familiarize himself with people.
Suddenly, he's gained all my respect. Record this. I want to get in.
I'm sorry. The dump owner gave specific instructions.
And what are they?
Access denied to everyone, only empty objects permitted to be thrown away.
And how do I throw them away if I can't enter?
Load them on the specified platform.
I just had an epiphany. Have a nice day. I have to wait until it stops to get it. Rule number 288 of Gallo. The most disgusting things are always the ones you need the most. Can I borrow your chest?
That chest is a precious family heirloom.
So, you will never get rid of it?
Of course not. Unless I am absolutely forced to do it.
Forced? By someone?
Or by something.
Oh, and by what?
Don't even get me started, Detective.
Okay, I'll ask those who know more than you.
You again?
I have to convince Phil Chloro to get rid of his chest.
Simple. You just need to make it dangerous to his plants.
Brilliant. But how do I do this?
Equally simple. You sprinkle the chest with ceramic-eating woodworms, and there you go.
And where do I find these?
Ceramic-eating woodworms. You don't find them. You have to lure them. You can lure them with the woodworm woo.
It doesn't sound simple.
It is not. It's a special substance that you can't find on the market, because it's a patent of mine.
Now you're also a part-time chemist?
Don't change the subject. To create your woodworm woo, you just have to mix some fresh paint with a sewer maggot. You owe me a favor. A bunch of Phil Chloro's super rare seeds. I'll take them as compensation.
All we needed was an informant with a green thumb. Hey!
Hey, what are you trying to do?
Can you dip a maggot into the stinky water you working for me?
I sense some sarcasm, but maybe I'm wrong. Give it to me. Here, now it reeks of sewer. Are you happy?
You don't know how much.
Yes?
I'm Detective Gallo. Can I borrow your chest?
That chest is a precious family heirloom.
So, you will never get rid of it?
Of course not. Unless I am absolutely forced to do it.
No, I first need to create the woodworm woo. Good. Now I have my woodworm woo.
My chest has become a receptacle of ceramic-eating woodworms.
You can't keep it here anymore.
No, definitely no.
You'd spread woodworms everywhere.
Yes, definitely yes.
Your plants wouldn't have a chance.
No, definitely no.
I volunteer to throw it into the dump. For free, obviously.
Thanks. You're a true professional.
Rule number 41 of Gallo. There's no limit to the capacity of a standard pocket. First, I have to empty the chest. I just kept a bunch of seeds for my informant. Now nothing can stop me. I was aiming for the dump, and now I'm in the aqueduct tower. But I'm not discouraged. I just have to find a way to get out of here without going back through the window. I have to search the aqueduct area and find out what poisoned the water.